Russian military column heading toward Ukraine was on fire near Korocha in Belgorod. The accident happened when a tractor with a turtle tank crashed into another truck. Several more vehicles caught fire and several people were injured. The exact number of victims is still unknown. Simple heroism. Such footage is not often seen because it is not always possible to shoot it from a drone. In this video, the soldiers of the 13th Kartia National Guard Brigade evacuate a brother-in-arms from the village of Liptsy, Kharkiv direction of the front lines, under fierce fire of Russian artillery shells. Ukrainian warriors make the impossible look easy, but they are humans and they need the tools to do their jobs. They deserve the world's utmost respect, support, and having their hands untied. 13th Kartia National Guard Brigade.
Едем, давай, топи!
Влево? Что туда? Влево?
Да, топи!
It has been reported by Bild that when Ukraine used Patriot missiles against Russian aerial vehicles in Bryansk back in May 13, 2023, where in a matter of minutes 2 Russian Mi-8, 1 Su-34 and 1 Su-35 were blown out of the Russian sky, that Berlin and Washington were furious. They threatened to stop deliveries if this repeats. Unbelievable, and yet it explains a lot. It proves once again how wrong decision-making in Western capitals prolongs this war. Russia is vulnerable, it can be defeated, but Ukraine is not allowed to fight back properly, while Russian bombs hit shopping centers, kindergartens, and residential areas. This has to stop now. Sweden is being asked to postpone its plans to send the JAS Gripen fighter aircraft to Ukraine by other countries in the air defense coalition. This decision is to prioritize and focus on the introduction of the American F-16 fighter jet in Ukraine. The F-16 is already pledged by Belgium, the Netherlands, Denmark, and Norway, with the first deliveries expected this year. Sweden's Defense Minister, Paul Jansson, states that while the Gripen may become relevant in the future, the current focus is on implementing the F-16 program. President Zelensky visited Belgium today and came by the Melsbrook Air Base, where Ukrainian defenders are undergoing a training course. Ukraine is very much waiting for F-16 fighter jets from its Western partners to strengthen the defense of our sky. And we are also waiting at home for our soldiers who are learning the maintenance of F-16s and are very motivated to start performing combat missions and accelerate the victory of our state, President Zelensky wrote in his Telegram channel. Ukraine and Belgium signed a bilateral agreement on security cooperation and long-term support.
Бажаю здоров'я.
Там такий подарунок, це країни, які експлуатують F-16.
Дякую. Файний фото. Як навчання?
Все добре.
Да?
Так, особисто мотивований. Сподіваюся, найшвидше повернення додому, щоб приступити до виконання бойових завдань, щоб пришвидшити нашу перемогу.
Shells within the Czech initiative will arrive in Ukraine in June. Petr Fiala, PM of Czechia. 1.6 billion was raised to buy shells within the initiative, Prime Minister said. The first of them will arrive within days. So thankful to Czechia and everyone who contributed to the initiative. After immense global pressure, U.S. Secretary of State Blinken finally opened the door to allowing Ukraine to strike military targets inside Russia during a press conference on May 29, 2024, following his canned BS talking point that Ukraine has to make its own decisions. England, France, and Germany have now given the green light to Ukraine to strike military targets inside Russia with supplied weapons.
We haven't encouraged or enabled strikes outside of Ukraine. Ukraine, as I've said before, has to make its own decisions about the best way to effectively defend itself. We're going to make sure that it has the equipment it needs to do that. And another hallmark of our support for Ukraine over these now more than 2 years has been to adapt. As the conditions have changed, as the battlefield has changed, as what Russia does has changed in terms of how it's pursuing its aggression, escalation, we've adapted and adjusted to, and I'm confident we'll continue to do that.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.